Dreaming of moving to Canada as a pharmacist? Here's the truth: becoming a licensed pharmacist in Canada isn't just about a great high-paying career, it's also one of the fastest tracks to permanent residency. With pharmacists in high demand across provinces, licensed professionals can access Canada's express entry system and PNP pathways much more easily. In this video, I'll walk you through every step, from exams, fees, IELTS scores, and government support, so you can turn your dream of living and working in Canada into a reality. Yes, the upfront costs for exams, registration, and language tests can seem high, but think of it as an investment. With strong job security, high earning potential, and a clear path to PR, the rewards of working as a pharmacist in Canada far outweigh the initial expenses. To be a licensed pharmacist in Canada as an internationally educated pharmacy graduate, IPG, you must complete several steps involving credential evaluation, examinations, and registration. Here's a detailed guide covering each phase, including fees, requirements, exam scores, and available financial support. Step-by-step licensing process. Step 1. Enroll in Pharmacists Gateway Canada, PGC. Purpose: mandatory first step, except in Quebec, to obtain a national ID number, NID, which is required for subsequent steps of the application. Fees: $385 Canadian. Step 2. PEBC document evaluation. Purpose: assessment of your educational and professional credentials by the Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada, PEBC. Fees: $715 Canadian. Processing time: up to 8 weeks after all documents are received. Step 3. PEBC evaluating examination. Purpose: assesses your knowledge against Canadian pharmacy education standards. Fees: $910 Canadian. Passing score: minimum 60% of the total possible score, example 84 out of 140. Frequency: offered 4 times a year. Note: as of May 13, 2025, eligible candidates may be exempt from this exam under a streamlined pathway. Step 4. PEBC qualifying examination. Part 1, MCQ, fees, $855 CAD. Passing score, determined through a criterion reference standard, specific scores are not disclosed. Part 2, OSCE, fees, $1,915 CAD. Passing score, based on standardized scoring scales, specific scores are not disclosed. Attempts, maximum of 3 attempts per part, a 4th attempt may be granted upon petition and completion of remediation. Step 5. Apply to Provincial Regulatory Authority. Example: College of Pharmacists of British Columbia, CPBC, fees, $617 Canadian. Additional requirements: English language proficiency, ELP. Criminal background check. Practical training or internship. Step 6. Bridging program, if required. Example: Canadian Pharmacy Practice Program, CP3, at the University of British Columbia. Duration: approximately 6 months. Fees: $13,900 Canadian. English language proficiency requirements. If your pharmacy education was not in English or French, you must demonstrate language proficiency. IELTS academic, overall score, minimum 7.0 speaking, minimum 7.0 listening, minimum 7.0 reading, minimum 6.5 writing, minimum 6.5. TOEFL IBT, total score, minimum 100 speaking, minimum 26, writing, minimum 24, reading, minimum 22, listening, minimum 22. Note: requirements may vary by province, always check with the respective regulatory authority. Estimated total costs. Pharmacists Gateway Canada enrollment $385. PEBC document evaluation $715. PEBC evaluating examination $910. PEBC qualifying exam Part 1, MCQ, $855. PEBC qualifying exam Part 2, OSCE, $1,915. Provincial registration, e.g., CPBC, $617. Bridging program, if required, $13,900. Total estimated cost $19,297. Note, additional costs may include language tests, study materials, and living expenses. Financial support options. Tax credits. Examination fees paid to PEBC may be eligible for the tuition tax credit if they exceed $100 and meet specific criteria. Government programs. Some provinces offer financial assistance or loan programs for internationally educated professionals. Check with provincial immigration services or employment agencies for available options. Embarking on the journey to become a licensed pharmacist in Canada involves a significant commitment of time and resources. However, with careful planning and utilization of available resources, achieving licensure in Canada is an attainable goal that will enable getting a job offer and move to Canada as a PR. If you need further assistance or have specific questions about any step in the process, feel free to ask.